Step directions on Google Maps in your React Native app. I just created here a small app using Expo, and I just set up Google Maps here with initial position. To set up Google Maps is very simple, but if you don't know how to do that, I strongly recommend you to watch the video here in the card where I show everything how to set up Google Maps. So here we have Google Maps with some settings and initial position, and now let's get started to get step directions from one point to another. To set up Google Maps, it's very simple. You just need to follow the steps you can find here in Expo documentation. It's very simple. Here is an example about how to do that, and then I'll use this library to get step directions. As you can see, this library is a year old. I don't like to use old libraries like that, but I don't think this part of Google Maps have any significant change, most likely any change. So I'll use this library. It looks okay for this. So first of all, I'll install the library by just copy and paste the command from there. Let's just wait a little bit. It's done. The library is installed. And now let's go back to the library to see the documentation. And here we have the origin and destination. We also need a Google Maps API key, and also Expo allows you to use Google Maps without creating an API key, but if you want to use more features, you need an API key. And if you don't know how to create an API key, here in the card is a video about how to do that. So all we need is an origin and destination, and then use Google Maps directions, show the directions on the map. We can create a box here on screen to set up the origin and destination. But for this simple example, I just hard-coded the origin and destination. So for this, I will open here Google Maps on the position I wanted. So for example, let's get this position here, like this is the origin, and we need a destination. So let's set up a destination like here. Let's get the position and just hard-coded it here. Okay, so we have the origin and the destination. As I said, we could create a box on screen to type the origin and destination, but this won't change anything for this simple tutorial. Here I just want to show how to go from the origin to the destination. So that's all we need. And now let's go back to the documentation, and what we need is the Google View directions, where we need the origin, the destination, and the API key. I will copy this one and I will paste it here. We need to import the map view directions. So let's copy the import, to make it easier. Let's paste it here. That's fine. And we need the origin, this one, destination. I have no idea why this complain about this, because according to the documentation, it's correctly. Okay, let's try. About the API key, I use directly, but be aware that this key won't be available when I publish the video, and never make your key available for everyone. It should be something you set up on environment variables, something like that. But for the example, I just show it here. It won't be available when you see the video. Just be aware of that. Okay, I just understood what is wrong. The name here is not correctly. Now it's okay. So error does not exist anymore. So I think it's fine. Okay, the initial position is not correct. So I'll just set up this for the origin, and now it looks fine. We have here the step directions. It does not look good. We can make a marker for the origin and a marker for the destination, and change a little bit the line that makes the path from the 2 points. So let's add a marker for the origin and also for the destination. Much better. But now let's change a little bit the line, because it's very hard to see. So let's change a little bit. And the way we can do that is just set up the stroke width. Let's make like 3. It's like 3 pixels. I think it's much better. Let's also change the color, like in the website example, it's hot pink. It's much easier to see. Let's just make it a little larger. I think 3 is not too much. I think 5 is good. So Here we have the step directions from the initial point, the origin, to the destination. And that's how we can make the step directions. It's simple, it's not that hard. You can change the width of the stroke, you can change the color. That's very simple. Also, you can use here colors like this to make it blue. You can use like this, or instead of just 3 values, you can use it complete, like 00 for red, 00 for green, and FF for blue, and it will be the same. If I change to make it red, it's okay, it works fine. So that's how you get step directions. If you want to know more about Google Maps, I have more content on my website, everything more organized, like how to manage API keys, how to display the map, how to display markers, how to display info windows, and how to show it when you click the marker, many other map events, and much more. If you want to have access to this content, you can find it here in the description. Just click and subscribe to it. There will be much more content there, and unsubscribed, you have access to all the content I publish there. Also, you'll be able to suggest more contents for Google Maps. Just click the link in the description, sign up the content, and you have access to everything I have already published there and everything I will still publish in the future. And as I said, you can ask and contribute for features not published yet. Okay, so don't lose this opportunity. The current price has huge discount. In the future, it will have a higher price. So don't lose the opportunity right now. If you subscribe now, you keep this price forever. You won't need to pay more when the price is increased. So don't lose this opportunity. That's it for this video. If you have any doubts, leave it here in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel to don't lose any new video. Don't forget to like, so this video will be delivered to much more people. Thanks for watching and see you on next video.